Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another amazing, hilarious episode. Citizens of Earth, welcome to Stand Up for News. We are stand up comics and we tell the news. My people, welcome back. Ah, man. Is it like used car salesman Willy Wonka in here, or is it just me? It's just me. Welcome back. I am your host, stand up comedian Mac James, and this is my co host, co-anchor Robin Savage. The B is silent again. Say hello,
Real silent.
Robin.
Hi, everyone out there in B96 Stand Up for Newsland.
BFAM
BFAM.
109.6. Welcome back to the millions and millions of stand up for news fans. We are stand up comics and we tell the news because the news can't stand up for itself, right? But we stand up for the news. The news was born in a wheelchair. The news was born without legs. And so we have to go stand up for all the bullies on the left, the media on the right and left. They choose sides when it comes to the news. The news is being torn apart and bullied. So we stand up for the news. Welcome, my other co-host. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. Ryan B. Weiss, say hello. Oh, that's right. He's coming in a second. Fisher King, the Fisher. Welcome back, Fisher King. Say hello. Oh, you're looking well. You're looking well. Oh, it's going. It's going, my dog. How's your week been?
It's been awesome.
Excellent. Welcome back. Are you still homeless or?
I'm still jobless.
Jobless. Close enough. At least you're not
Sitting in a
homeless.
home.
Yes, welcome. Oh, well, it could be anybody's home.
That's true.
Or you could do it. You could make your All right. Well, welcome back to the show as well. The artist known as Christopher Wright, the Starlight Collector, our musical director, and our stand up for gay news. Say hello, Christopher Wright.
Hello, Christopher Wright. How are we all doing tonight?
How we doing, my dogs?
Doing
pretty
good.
well. Doing pretty well. Yeah, just got back.
Went to the bathroom and forgot to tell me.
Yeah, I saw that. He totally dropped the ball there. Just frigged you right off. Yeah, no, I just got back from the theater, actually. I saw a nice little production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat up at the Central Park Performing Arts Center. So we just got back in. Yeah, my friend is performing as Asher in it, and it was really nice to see him on stage. So, yeah, it was a great night.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. So a night at the theater.
And then you came back to do Stand Up for News. You're a trooper there, Christopher, right?
Dude, the news can't stand up for itself, right? Like, it got born with no legs and was bound to a wheelchair its whole life. So we got to stand up for it, So yeah. Like, the news can't stand for itself.
Yeah, it's not. we gotta make sure it doesn't get bullied. Yeah.
Exactly. It's up to us to keep the news going,
My cameraman can't stand up for himself either, man. I just had to help him. So I'm like, Dad, I snuck you out of the hospital. He said you'd do this. Now he's laying on the floor. He's got cancer, you guys. I don't know if I told you. But it's okay. We came up with a slogan together, if he ever asks himself if he can't beat cancer, I told him, just say, can I beat cancer? Yes, I can, sir. Yes, I can, sir. Unless you're talking to a lady, because yes, I can, ma'am. Doesn't sound funny, Let me introduce and bring on to the show our other co-host. Welcome to the show, Kevin A. Holly. Welcome, Kevin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me good?
What's up, my dog? How's it been going? How's your week?
Oh, my week has been very weak. It's been uneventful. No, it's been, man, I've been crazy busy. Oh, my God. Hey, thanks for dressing up tonight, James. I appreciate that.
Oh, you beat me to it, you son of a bitch. That's all right. That's all right. So that's everybody in the show. We're back. It's Stand Up for News. These are my co-hosts. These are my co-anchors. And we'd like to bring on our special guest headliner out of Orlando, stand-up comic, Aaron Duvall. Welcome to the show, Aaron Duvall.
Thank you.
So, Aaron, it's nice to see you again. I like to book you. I've seen you and worked with you a lot in the past 8 years that I've been doing comedy. How long have you been doing stand-up comedy for?
7 years.
Yeah, it's just so that's how I think we have a lot in common. Now, the first time I saw you, you won a roast battle.
Yeah.
And that was on Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida. Am I correct? You were snuck into our hood down here in our hood up here and won a roast battle.
Honestly, don't remember. I can tell you I am undefeated, though.
I know that's my next thing I was going to say, but it was at Fubar open mic, one of their very last shows. The last one, James Maphis won, a friend of mine and Chris's. And I don't know if anybody else knows him. Robin Mike.
Mhm.
Yeah, he won the last one, but you won the second to last one there. I never got into roast battling. But when we roll right into the news, after each time somebody in the crew tells their news story, they're going to ask you a question. Okay, and then that's an interview question, and you get to right into the rotation. So it's going to go myself, and then you get to go tell a news story, Aaron. You're our special guest. And then it will go Robin, and then it will go Ryan, and then it will go Kevin, Christopher Wright, and then Fisher. We'll wrap it all up with a super funny one with a great punchline, right, Fisher?
Yes, sir.
That's goddamn right, sir. All right, yes, I can, sir.
Yes, I can, sir.
All right,
Nice
promo
plug.
code Cancer Dad, you guys. If you want to send me some money, promo code Cancer Dad. I'm going to start it out right now. I think we're ready to go. If Ryan jumps in, just throw him in there and tell me he's there. Anybody? Okay, here we go. This is a sad story, but last week a Florida man crashes into a tree and he dies last night in St. Pete, right by my house, you guys, on 275 South. His SUV was totaled. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. His SUV was totaled by that tree. Ironically, he was thrown from the SUV, but he was still found in the trunk. That's messed up. And my question from you, or for you, Aaron Duvall, is what is your favorite open mic in Orlando? Now, we've got Ants Rants, a good friend of yours and ours. We know his is. What's your favorite open mic in the Orlando area to go to? And then after that, it's your turn to tell a news joke.
Yeah, I would say it'd be the side stage at the Funny Bone.
Okay.
I love Funny Bone. Well, I loved it when it was also the Improv, but
yeah,
I've done a lot of stuff there. All right, why is that? Can you answer with a follow-up?
Usually they get a good crowd of non-comics in there, tourist area.
Good. Nobody wants a room full of comics that aren't going to laugh at your jokes. This is literally the opposite of Ants Rants, who's going to be on our show any minute now again, like we said for the past 4 weeks in a row. He didn't show up the first two. That's an inside joke, Aaron. But he said he likes Grumpy's because it's all comics, no crowd. And if it don't work there, it don't work anywhere. He likes to get shit on for free because usually he pays extra for that. This is all right, go ahead and do your news joke. I'll do your news joke, and then we'll go to our sponsor. Go ahead, Aaron, your turn. What is in breaking news, Aaron Duvall, over there in Orlando?
Colombian police arrested a man at an airport for trying to smuggle cocaine under a toupee on a flight to Amsterdam.
Wow.
The 40-year-old man was taken into custody after on manufacturing and carrying narcotic substances and suspicious of trafficking charges, which begs the question, why would you attempt to smuggle drugs into a place where everybody's already high?
You got more to that one?
No, that's it, man.
Well, I bet he was wigging out.
Nice.
He thought he was going to, get to the other side. He thought he was going to get away. I guess he's got to pay now.
Nice.
What's all the echo going on? Let's straighten that out. Come on, Kev. All right, over to you, Macho Woman, Robin, the Macho Woman Savage. Fire when ready. What is breaking news over there in northern Tampa?
A North Carolina woman who locked her boyfriend up in a storage unit is being charged with kidnapping. Now, the woman told Stand Up for News domestic violence reporter, they call it kidnapping. I prefer to call it just a timeout.
Whoa. Baby goat napping is what, what are you talking about? I didn't kidnap any, I didn't steal any baby goats. You serious right now?
Maybe the boyfriend just needed a little time to think, just a little timeout, relationship timeout. So he got locked in the storage cabinet for 4 Now,
kidnapping, it sounds like your child's taking a nap, but it's really, really much, much worse. Much worse. Go ahead and ask our guest a question, Mom. Sorry.
Now, Aaron, I'm gonna ask kind of the opposite of what James asked you. Do you have any really good bombing stories? Like, what's the worst time that you bombed and you kind of were like, that wasn't unpleasant?
I try not to remember those stories, honestly.
Huh?
I I do really bad with older crowds over like 65. So I did a show in Melbourne. It was all retirees. And I even heard one of them say something along the lines of, like, they didn't understand my joke. They had to ask somebody else about the joke.
That's like I'm like the opposite of that. Old folks love my dumb jokes because eventually, when people get older, just like they go from wearing diapers to wearing diapers throughout their life, somewhere in between, they have that childlike, immature mentality when they were 12 or 13. Just like my writing style and my client, basically my whole demographic. I understand where you're coming from. So who's next? I guess it would go to Christopher Wright, right? Since Ryan's not
Yes.
here, we're going right
I,
in the order, and then
I
after
guess it
that we'll go
would.
with Kevin. Breaking news
Yeah.
with Christopher Wright. This is not gay news. He wants to be in
No.
this regular goddamn news rotation. He's a founding
Right.
father of Stand Up for News. He started the show from day one with me. Go ahead, Chris. Take the mic.
Absolutely. Well, I've got two pieces of breaking news. I'll share this first piece, and then we'll go through rotation again, I'm sure. But check this out. So I don't know if y'all
Sure we
heard,
will.
but the SS United States, the old ocean liner that's been sitting in the Philadelphia docks for over 30 years, has finally been removed from its docking. The former blue ribbon winning ocean liner is currently being towed in the Gulf of Mexico, where it's set to be sunk off of the coast of the Florida Panhandle to create the world's largest artificial reef. Sightings of the former flagship off the Florida-Alabama coastline has left viewers stunned. A relic of a bygone era. The Trump administration has no plan of restoring the United States to its former glory. Oops. Parts of the ship will be removed and made into a museum in Okaloosa County, where it will soon be banned because Florida don't like history. Yeah, that's some breaking
What's it
news
called?
for you guys.
What's the name of it?
The SS United States. It was
You know
like
what I think? Anything with the
fastest ship ever
SS in
built.
it, if it's in the SS, I'm not a fan of it, dude. Especially, and I'm sure Ryan isn't either. The SS are bad dudes. Fuck them.
Oh
They
yeah.
shouldn't even name that SS America. You know,
Steamship,
that's
James.
friggin' very anti-patriotic. You call that whatever you want, man. I know what it meant in German.
It meant a lot to people back in the 50s. I'll put it that way.
Okay, these are just jokes by stand-up comedians. This is our
That's my breaking
disclosure.
news.
This is our disclosure. And so we're going to go right on over to other stand-up for news anchor correspondent, Kevin A. Holly. Fire when ready. I hope you sound good. Let's go.
What's up? Do I sound good?
No.
Oh, is it good enough?
A little better. You're working on it.
All right. Oh, so you guys know that Delta airplane that landed upside down and crashed at the airport recently? Well,
Yep.
Delta's offering $30,000 per passenger as a settlement offer. And after baggage carry-on prices, they all got $8.
And do you have a question for our special guest stand-up comedian headliner, Aaron Duvall? Fire if you have one.
I do. Aaron, I'd love to ask you, do you have a favorite host or a favorite teacher that you've worked with over the last 7 years?
A favorite what?
Host or teacher?
Favorite host or feature? That'd be me.
Good question.
I'm the favorite.
That's it, just you?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Now give them claps then.
Yeah, everyone's raising their hands like, what about me? Hey, what about me?
Is Ryan in the house yet?
Yes, indeed.
Hello. Hey,
Head
can y'all hear
count.
me?
I'm looking. Oh, there he is. I thought I saw Bob.
I hear you, Ryan.
Ryan B. Weiss. The B is silent, but what's up? He's not going to be. He's going to tell us some
Hey.
news stories. He's here. Say hello to my co-host, Ryan B. Weiss. What's up, bud?
Hello.
Hey, I'm Ryan B. Weiss, and I just want to let everybody know that I just lost the game. So,
What?
Damn it.
What
Chris
game?
got it.
Damn it. Yeah. Damn it. Ryan, seriously.
Yep. Gotcha.
We all just lost, in fact.
Yep, everyone lost the game. So
That's right. Damn it.
gotcha.
Man.
Ryan, when you hosted the Orlando Invasion, I wasn't even going to do the Orlando Invasion that year. Aaron Duvall, our special guest, talked me into it. He said those Orlando comics love doing it. It's 4th year in a row we did it. You were hosting Sunshine City Comedy Club at the first one. You made some great decisions that I couldn't help you with at the time because I was at work. It was how many comics were that Mike? And Aaron was one of my headliners.
I believe 48 was the final.
That's a lot of big open mic crawl. So do you have some news? We're going in right through the rotation. Do you have some news to stand up for? And do you have to follow up with a question for Aaron, please?
Okay. Yeah. So anyway,
you were right in on time.
Oh, word. Okay. So news-wise, there was this truck in Maine. Truck hauling load of curly fries catches fire on Maine highway. Yeah. No one was injured. But basically a whole truckload of curly fries and potatoes caught fire. But what the news article really didn't tell you was that it was the perpetrators behind it were the Maine lobsters. Yeah, there's actually like a whole like gang war going on between like delicious Maine lobster and the old school Irish gangs, and the potatoes, and they're all just trying to fight. And
oh man, I'm half Irish and I'm half Scotch, right?
Oh,
so this is something that attributes directly to my material. So you think the Irish like booze? Well, Mac James is part Scotch and part Irish. And Venom's part Scotch too. I'll introduce you to Venom in a minute. If Irish liked potatoes as much as the Scotch loved Scotch, wouldn't the Irish just name their potatoes Irishes? I wish I had some more Scotch right now. I wish I had some more Scotch right now. That's it. I got a new idea. Well, let me talk about our sponsor, first of all, before you ask your question. Our sponsor today, you see like Mountain Dew coming up with new stuff like spiked Mountain Dew with liquor in it. Tell me that's not targeted at kids. Well, we don't target our new liquor that we came up with to kids. We just target it to us reminiscing on our childhood as we get drunk, you guys. It's fun, so we got our new liquor that's our new sponsor called Cooler-Aids. Cooler-Aids is better than Kool-Aid, you guys. Cooler-Aids, you see it? Cooler-Aids, you guys. Because everybody knows it's not cool to have AIDS unless you're drunk. So,
does your Hey Kool-Aid guy have a gun?
I'm going to pour a shot for Chris. There's one for Christopher Wright. There's one for me. And there's a little Cooler-Aids for Venom, okay? Now, this stuff you're going to be able to get at the stores. We're coming out with Milkahol next. Milkahol is like milk, but it's got alcohol in it. Milkahol. We're not targeting at kids, but remember when we liked to drink milk when we were kids? Hey, listen to this, you guys. We're also going to have like dairy-free almond milk. And it's basically I just sprinkle almonds in a bottle of liquor, and I roll almond milk on a little thing and tape it on there. But either way, we're going to make some money off this. Stand Up News' new sponsor, Cooler-Aids. Our new slogan is not, oh, yeah, it's, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody, to Venom. And cheers. Everybody, to Cooler-Aids.
Nostrovia.
Wow, that's good stuff. I can barely feel my AIDS.
If I could
Chris,
just,
you going to drink that, Chris? I'll take care of your AIDS, too.
Here, yeah, I'm trying.
That one's Venom's, though.
If I could just aid
spilled on my material. Ryan, actually, it's your turn to go ahead and ask Kevin his question. Or sorry, ask Aaron his question. I'm going to put our sponsor away for a minute. Aaron, are you ready for Ryan's question?
Let's go.
All right. Well, then I'm just going to ask Aaron what I was about to say to James. So, Aaron, my question to you, also great to see you.
Thanks,
brother.
man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff.
Happy to hear. My question to you is, do you think that Kool-Aid that Mac has brought up was not purple enough?
It's pink.
Yeah, no, you got
my jacket's purple.
you gotta make that more purple, man.
It's definitely pink. It needs more purple, though. Yeah.
It needs more purple.
You look like you're drinking pink lemonade.
Yeah.
I ain't perpetrating. Well, I'm not going to give you my secret recipe, but it does have the same color as Pink Whitney vodka. And same bottle shape, too. If that good. All right. Moving right along. Finally, it's we're rounding up our stand up for news rotation with a news story, a breaking news story. Whose turn would it be? I think it's Fisher King's turn, right?
So, a Chicago nonprofit wants help naming a remarkably rotund beaver that they found on the camera in the city. I came up with a name myself, and I'm partial to Cooter Scooter.
Nice.
That's funny. So what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing because I'm an artist. And Ryan, you inspired me. You said add your artwork into your comedy, into your material. So what I'm doing is I'm drawing a picture, and you got to guess whose punchable face I'm drawing. Chris, you're not allowed to guess, by the way, till the end. Whose punchable face I'm drawing?
I think I know it too. But...
I'll start with Aaron Duvall. No correct answers are accepted. Aaron, go ahead.
I would say you're drawing a picture of Donald Trump.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Good enough. Good answer. My answer to most questions are I don't know too. I'm going to drink this shot for Venom. He's not here. But Venom, to me, you guys, if you don't know Aaron, you know Spider-Man and Venom's the relationship. At first, it's like, oh, cool, this is fun. I'm doing some things I normally wouldn't do, saying and doing some things I probably wouldn't do unless I had Venom, you know? And then all of a sudden, later on, after you like have a few little Venoms, all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're doing and saying a few things we wouldn't normally do, and Venom's like, yeah, we are. You know, that's Venom. And eventually, it's I'm doing things because I am Venom. You know. But right now, it's just we're talking about Venom. You might get to hear Venom himself eventually. So that is not Donald Trump. I'm going to move right on, and I guess that makes it my turn again. Okay. Speaking of Donald Trump, thank you for the segue. Trump fires and tries to rehire hundreds of nuclear weapons workers, you guys. Did you hear about that? Some came back to their jobs to help save our nation because that was like decades and decades and decades of knowledge that they took with them about our nuclear weapons history, past and present and future. Pretty crazy. Yeah, but the other half that didn't go back, they decided to find careers in stand-up comedy. If bombing is cool, you guys, and funny, I guess that makes me a nuclear weapons worker.
Nice.
Yeah, real funny. You guys, we're also playing another game called Where'd I Put My... Where's my candy bar? If you find it, you win. I just don't know where I put my candy bar, actually. Oh, found it. Butterscotch Snickers, you guys. Butterscotch ice cream Snickers. Sounds and tastes exactly how you want it to. So, moving right along, it moves. After it's my turn, I believe it went right back to our special guest. Go ahead, Aaron. Fire when ready.
Florida man was arrested for waving a Chucky doll at people on the street. According to the arrest report, the man was waving the fictional doll of the serial killer at people Thursday at Harding Avenue in Surfside, Florida. Police said they had no choice but to arrest the man because the last time they ignored a Chucky doll, 6 bad sequels were made.
That was no Chucky doll. That was my penis.
The Bride of Chucky was your penis?
I didn't want to have to. It's just, I just speak the truth. All right, your turn. Who do you think that is? Robin, your turn.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, you're next
I've
in
hung
the
around
rotation.
you long enough. I know.
Don't say the right answer though.
Oh, don't say the right answer.
Let Chris say it. Yeah, let Chris say it later.
Oh,
say Skeletors.
Oh, I think it's Skeletor.
No, stupid.
Okay.
Why would you listen to me? I'm a stupid guy that believes Venom takes over his life.
That's not Senator Skeletor.
No, it's back to you. Now it's Robin's turn to tell a joke and ask a question. Then it's your turn, Chris.
Thank you.
Don't say the answer yet, Chris.
I'm not. I haven't said anything yet.
All right. Go ahead, Robin.
I'm going to
What's
switch it
in-
over to sports. So now that the Tampa Bay Rays are playing their 2025 season at the Yankees practice field here in Tampa, ticket prices have increased by 40%, while the excitement of attending a baseball game has gone still to 0%.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So what's your question for our guest?
My
Our
question
very
for
special
Aaron.
guest.
Let me see. Kevin asked you about your favorite host or feature. Who's your favorite headliner that you've ever worked with?
Did I ever worked with?
Mac James.
You know what? I don't, the only show we
I'm just kidding.
Done, I think, has been Open Mic. Okay. Dean Napolitano.
Oh,
I headlined an open mic. That's weird. Dean Politiano. Go ahead. Say it again. He deserves for me not to interrupt you saying it. Go ahead.
Dean Napolitano.
Thank you.
Hey, Dean Napolitano will be at Stage West Playhouse in Spring Hill.
That is legit.
The week after, something like that.
Respect.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I like his material about his father.
Very funny.
That's a great question, Robin.
Yeah, I stole it from Kevin, kind of.
You silly. All right. So I guess that makes it Ryan B. Weiss's turn again. Once again, what do you got for us, Ryan B. Weiss? What is breaking in news?
All right. So breaking in news, pretty much, is that Tony Hawk, he wishes that Kurt Cobain had lived to meet their shared grandson, because Tony Hawk's son had a baby with Kurt Cobain's daughter. But I think
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it's really that's dope. You know, that's like literally all the '90s like coming together right there. But I think I think what Tony Hawk really wanted to say was that he wished Kurt Cobain could see that their shared grandson literally is the only person in the world to look and act like Ellen DeGeneres as a boss ass baby.
We got a little bit behind schedule, so I'm gonna have to hold you off on the question, because now it's time for Laughs from the Past, History and News with Robin B. Savage. Fire away and take over whenever you want, Robin.
Okay, I've got a few history jokes. We'll start with the latest one first. This day in history, February 27th, 1964, the Italian government started accepting suggestions for fixing the Leaning Tower of Pisa. They began to realize that all those hilarious pictures of the tourists holding up the towers just weren't working. So,
you made a joke about me. Just kidding. I would have done that though, if I could afford that, but I'm poor. God damn it, you're funny, Mom.
I got two more history jokes. February 27th, 1980, Gloria Gaynor's song "I Will Survive" was the first and the last Emmy ever awarded for disco, proving that disco, in fact, did not survive.
I will survive. Mom, I brought a history joke. Can I tell it, or do you have another one first? Do you have another one first, or
I have one more, and then you'll go.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, this week in history, February 27th, 2006, Effa Manley became the first woman elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Now, she was narrowly defeated by William Testosterone for that.
I'll drink Venom's shot for you, Mom.
Hey, I got one too, Matt.
Oh, okay.
Can I tell mine first? Yours is going to be better than mine, so I want you to take care of it for me. Okay, you go ahead. I'll follow you, Kevin. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. This week.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This week in Hollywood news, in 2018, Barbara Streisand had revealed that she cloned both of her dogs. And in 2024, she came out and said that He's been cloned since 1978. And the one dog looks like her dog. The other dog looks like Barbara Streisand. No, you can save me on that.
All right, Kevin. Who do you think I got here? Who have I been drawing? What punchable face have I been drawing here for you, Kevin?
That is Ryan Silent B. Weiss all day long, dude.
No.
Oh,
Nice try. All right, we're moving right along. So I'm going to tell my thing about news history. Laughs from the past. President of South Africa, Paul Kruger, in 1884, on this very day, signed a treaty giving authority of Transvaal to South Africa, right over to Great Britain, you guys. Dennis Rodman loves this news, you guys, since he wanted to be the Queen of England since old Lizzie passed away, Queen Elizabeth. They call her Old Lizzie because she's one of the lizard people, Yeah, old Lizzie. Anyway, she's dead, so Dennis wanted to be it's Transvaal. Dennis is perfect for the spot since he wore a veil when he tried to marry himself, the weirdo. By the way, I think Dennis Rodman's husband has a huge anaconda. If you like that, wait till you hear this. Our show is brought to you by Cooler Aids. I did like 9 of these Cooler Aids, man. I don't even think I got AIDS anymore. Those doctors might have been wrong.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
God in heaven, James.
Anyway, it's Ryan B. Weiss's turn, right? I think.
So, in history today, in 1997, Ireland became one of the last countries in the world to legalize divorce. However, that was also the same day that you'd think it would be a good thing, that they're this whole legal thing, but it's really not, because this was the day that now the lobsters were able to control, and so now there's this big fucking turf war between in Maine.
Funny,
the Irish.
Funny you say that. Oh, shit. Oh, my guitar almost fell. Funny you say that, since I'm half Irish and half Scotch. The Great Irish War began on whether or not that we should call potatoes Irishes. Back in the day when the Scotch decided to call Scotch, because that's how much we loved it. It's a comparison of love.
Sure, it's not just like a double take, like a drunk, like Scotch. Y'all are.
Hang on. I've dropped my guitar. Look at me, I'm Christopher Wright. Just kidding, dude. I'm not a baby, Mom. Everything I own. I got a mini moto, and she calls it a baby motorcycle. I got a little tiny car, and she calls it a mini.
You do have a lot of little tiny things.
I ain't gonna tell you about the other things. She calls it mini. Oh man. So, moving right along, it's time we come to our segment in the show called Words of Weissdom with Ryan B. Weiss. The B is silent. Take her away, my dog.
So,
whoa.
As a child, my mother told me that I had the highest IQ out of all my siblings, which made me think I have a pretty smart mouth. But one thing that I didn't realize is that not everything that comes out of a smart mouth is smart. Now, like, something I always try to do is inspire people and, provide words of wisdom, words of wisdom in a sense. But this smart mouth gets me in trouble a lot. And so a lot of times it just becomes words of wisdom. I hope. And so I think the biggest thing this week that tripped me up in terms of words of wisdom, and I was trying to help a friend out. My friend, he was famished at my house, and it was late at night, so I was trying to offer him snacks to eat and whatnot, because there wasn't much stuff around that he could pick up on the way. And so I was offering him snacks, like trying to be words of Whiteson, like just like give you good advice, like you need to nurse yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, fuck yeah.
Warns of my road dog 'em.
I freaking pull out. So this is where the dumb part comes in. Is I pull out the snack bag, and the first thing I pull out is a plastic bag, and I look at it, and it turns out to be a bag of sex toys that my parents put in a bag of sex toys because they're fucking assholes.
I'm laughing so hard because you made me pull them out like you had to.
Yeah,
Fucking dick. You're like, it's in the bag. I'm like, where's my thing? Which it wasn't in the bag. He's like, it's right in the bag. I pulled it out of my ass. I said, what the?
Yeah. So my dad's a fucking asshole, and that would be funny.
Your dad's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I guess. Probably funnier than me.
Can I ask you to tell the thing about people telling jokes that their dads tell that they think are funny, and then tell this story again so I can say, your dad's hilarious again? Dude, great joke you wrote. Where's Manny, by the way? He helped me and you develop that piece. He's sleeping. Wake him up. Wake him up, dog. We want our old co-host to I know he's transitioning into the new life. Manny! Where are you, Manny?
You're being called.
If you're going to go get Manny in a quick moment. Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to say this. I'm sorry to say breaking news that Gene Hackman died today. Did we already talk about this? Did we already talk about it yet? I'm sorry. No. 95 years old. He died. His wife, who's 64, found dead as well. Bottle of pills laying on the floor, and their dog was found dead as well. Sad story. Gene Hackman's dead, you guys. Means he's perfect for the role for the sequel to my favorite Gene Hackman movie, which is The Quick and the Dead. And did you guys know the sequel? The sequel is going to be called The Quick and the Gene Hackman.
Wow.
The joke's on you because you laughed at a sick joke.
Yeah. You just.
Man,
I know. It's sad, dude. He's going to be up there chasing around Superman, And Superman's going to be like, you caught me. Get off me, dude. I'm in a fucking wheelchair. Christopher Reeves joke.
Yes.
Yeah, just keep them rolling out. Keep those jokes rolling out, man.
No. Superman, no home. Superman.
No, Superman, no.
Manny didn't want to say hi.
Manny, you in the house? Manny Avila.
Manny's not in the house. Well, he is.
All right, that's cool.
But he's being
Dude, that guy works a hard ass life, man. He's knocking them rocks. Ryan, I lost my glasses. You said you thought you found them. You said these are your glasses. I took them home. I put them on. These, I think, are your glasses, and you still have mine. I put them on, and all I see are Star of Davids and money signs everywhere. You Jewish bastard. I think I'm a Jewish guy now. Because I got like another $1,000 in my fucking wallet right now. And dude, these are not my glasses.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll take those back then because I could use that $1,000.
I put these glasses on, and these are your prescription, Ryan B. Weiss.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me see if I can. Well, why am I seeing nothing but Jewish Star Davids and a bunch of dollar signs everywhere? They didn't used to do that when. It's not that I don't like it. Guys, everybody in May, go see the sequel to The Quick and the Dead. It's called The Quick and the Gene Hackman, okay? And now it's over to Kevin A. Holly with our next segment called Hallelujah. Tell us about your segment, my dog.
Oh, look at me. Oh, hi, everybody. Okay, so I've got a famous Lou, and I want you guys to try to guess. I'll give you clues, but I'm not going to give you too many clues. It's Hallelujah. Who is the Lou? Who's the Lou? Who are we talking about tonight? His name's going to start with L and end with E. So we're talking about a Lou tonight. I'll give you the first clue. It's a white guy.
A white guy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're only allowed to ask yes or no questions. Like I'm going to ask one right now. Was he an astronaut? Yes or no?
No, this particular Lou was not an astronaut.
Robin, your turn.
Is he still alive?
This particular Lou, I believe, is still alive.
Go for your guess.
Uh,
I'm gonna eat this Snickers bar.
every Lou I'm thinking of is either dead or not. Oh, did he ask if he was a white guy?
He's definitely a white guy, yes.
Oh,
He gave that as his hint.
Lou Grant.
Not Lou Grant, no.
Oh, he's not alive anyway. So
Weird way to go about this. All right, so we're gonna go right on to our next guy there. Who is it? Chris Wright, your turn.
Wait, breaking news. He is dead. This particular Lou is dead.
then it is Lou Grant.
No, he's definitely dead. Yeah. He's not
I was gonna ask, is this Lou a musician?
No, this Lou is not a musician. Can I give a clue, though? That's a great question.
That's up to you, bud.
Yeah, this particular Lou was in a very, very popular music video.
Man, I was gonna say Lou Reed before, but now I got nothing.
Man, he's still
Yeah,
alive.
Lou Reed. Yeah, he's still alive, I think. So, damn it.
Let's try that out.
Who is this person?
Oh.
Lou Ferrigno. No, I'm kidding. No, I know. Oh, Lordy, I got nothing on this one.
Who's next?
All right, well, whose turn is next? I guess we're going right over to Aaron Duvall. What do you think, Aaron?
I'm gonna go with what Walter suggested. Was this Lou a wrestler?
This Lou did in that's a maybe, because arguably, well, like, what is a wrestler? Was he a wrestler? Was he a wrestling manager? He was definitely, yes, involved in wrestling. Yeah.
Captain Lou Albana.
That's not your turn.
Oh, okay.
That was gonna be my guess if it matters.
Fuck. I'm going to do your shot, Aaron.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was Captain Lou Albana. I only wrote down one clue, and it was he liked rubber bands. That was the clue.
That's Captain Lou Albana.
Yeah.
And he was Cyndi Lauper's husband, or Cyndi Lauper's father, in the Girls Want to Have Fun video.
Yeah.
I thought she was like doing some kind of edging videos with those rubber bands. I didn't know what was going on. Well, I'm going to say something. This is our last show in Black History Month. And I would like to celebrate by saying I'm still drunk off of Cooler Aids from last Black History Month, yo. For real, dogs. This is Mac James being for real. I'm doing that shit. So,
I have a question for you, James.
you interrupt my promo? Okay. What's your question? Better be good.
All right. I have another news story I really wanted to get to. It's really important.
We're gonna. But let's do it now. No, let's do it now that we brought it to our attentions. I was trying to do our new fake sponsors thing. I mean, I put a lot of work into this artwork.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
drew that on a envelope that said Geico on it before I cut it out.
I like you, Kevin. You're funny.
All right, we got a lot of shit to work on. We got 16 minutes left. Go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Today, in the news, Florida considered lifting a ban on bear hunting after nearly a decade. The ban will not be lifted in Key West, though, because we want as many handsome bears running around in Key West as possible.
All right, you're welcome. It's very goddamn funny, but I didn't finish my news about Black History Month. Like I said, I was still hungover. I mean, I can't say hungover because of the word hung. I'm still drunk from last Black History Month. But the story goes like this. At work last week, a black dude and his homeboys were at my bar, where I've been bartending for a long time. I've been a bartender 24 years, dogs. And he said, Mac James, you're my N-word. And I can't say that word, but he used a hard A. and there's a lot of witnesses. And I'd like to say they signed a Discord, a piece of paperwork to prove that they're witnesses to him saying that. And this might solidify that he said I'm his N-word. His name was Hakeem. So this one's for Hakeem, you guys.
Thanks for Hakeem, everyone.
Cheers.
Hey, Hakeem.
But if any of you
Shout out
want to call me Hakeem, you're free to. I always knew I was I always knew I was a black dude.
Wait, what? James, what?
Scott Patrick told me to tell it like that. I said, I always knew I was I always knew I was a black dude. I had to pause and correct myself. I always knew I was one of them. I always knew I was a black dude, you guys. Stand up for news.
You're my Hakeem, bro.
Hey man, it's 2020. You can be whoever you want.
Listen, Hakeem came into my bar and called me the N-word, hard A. I'm one of his N-words. I'm an N-word. His homeboys were there, corrected, and said, yeah, he is. Okay, this is my Black History Month right now. And I had to correct them. We're at Dave and fucking Buster's. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Rep. Christopher Wright's the only musical artist with him and Professor J to ever perform at any Dave and Buster's in the world. And Ryan B. Weiss, Aaron Duvall, Robin Savage, Mac James are the only stand-up comics to ever perform at a Dave and Buster's ever before. Whoop, whoop. So I'm just saying, it's okay. I can't even say that. If you guys want to call me the N-word, it's cool.
Was it Hakeem Jeffries?
I just got to say, he can't say the N-word at my bar. That's the point of the story. And when it came down to it, even though his name's Hakeem, he called me the N-word. It should be okay. With those two conjuncting, I had to say, not into my house.
Right,
Remember Hakeem Olajuwon, you guys? Not in my house.
How much more of this are we going to take? When are you guys going to stop with this? How many fellas are stopping their fighting,
All right, you guys. We have another segment. It's a very great, fun, and entertaining segment, and it's called Debating the Fish. Where Fisher King, we have to debate the fish. Fisher King, hey, what's going on, my dog? How can I debate you tonight?
What's up, brother? So musical lyrics, I think, are just nothing but beautiful nonsense, and I'll die on this hill. No musical lyric ever makes sense. Like my favorite one is "Naked Like the Eyes of a Clown." What the fuck does that even mean?
Okay, I'm gonna debate you on this.
Oh hell yeah! Give it to him, my dog. Whoop whoop.
Well, no, because I actually have a theory on songwriting. As being a professional musician for the last 15 years of my life. And so this theory, I call it the Billy Joel versus, and this is like specifically in terms of lyricism, but a big part about a song, is that it captivates people. Especially with lyrics, is that they're very, people attach to them in a certain way, attach to them in some way, like find a meaning with it.
Hell yeah!
And so my theory is that there's like two different styles of like lyricism. And it's like the Billy Joel method versus the Eagles method. Because the Eagles, one of my favorite lyrics in all of music history is from Take It Easy, where it's actually a Jackson Browne line, but don't let the sounds of your own wheels drive you crazy.
Oh, it's a good lick.
It's such a general statement, but
it makes no sense. No, it makes the perfect sense. And millions and millions of people can relate to it. But then you got Billy Joel, who's sitting here just spouting out
I hate Billy Joel, dude. For real.
That's not cool. I love Billy Joel.
I know. I'm sorry. He once you didn't have to say his name.
But
all right. Time's moving.
Wait.
We gotta do weather. The weather is important. You know, everybody out there in the dude,
let Ryan
everybody in the multiverse wants to know what the weather's like.
But you cut out my theory. Like this.
All right, go ahead. Do your theory while I do this shot. I mean, Venom does this shot.
Otherwise, it's just like half a theory, and I just sound like an asshole. So I'm gonna keep going, and not sound like an asshole.
Well, I just did that shot, so you better spit it out, baby.
All right, so the Billy Joel method though is like really personalized, and it can still.
I fucking hate Billy Joel.
Millions of people, but like he's fucking sitting here, talking like specific people's names, like specific streets, Hudson River.
It's like I pissed on myself.
So it's like it's just
Billy Joel piss.
So
I spilled my liquor because you said his name. I hate that guy.
Well, but Fisher's whole thing was about lyrics not meaning shit, and I'm saying
my bad.
The lyrics mean everything.
Yeah,
you're right. I agree.
No, you got me wrong and stuff. They mean like you can understand them and stuff, and they can mean something to you, but they're still gibberish.
Fisher, is that you? Because I was going to ask you this thing about, Fisher, the cost of eggs right now. When you have to spawn upstream to go against the current upstream all up, and you want to fertilize eggs, is that like financially a burden on you nowadays? Because the cost of eggs, the way you have to swim upstream against current, and to go ahead and shit. My guy, the camera guy went to the bathroom again.
You need to
Ryan, take the show over real quick.
All right, so Robin, do you have any breaking news?
I do.
All right.
John Morgan of Morgan is launching a new political party, and he may actually even run for Florida governor. Now, Morgan says he identifies as a Bill Clinton Democrat and is thinking about maybe calling his new affiliation the Blue Dress Party.
Is he calling himself the Bill Clinton because he, quote unquote, did not inhale?
Oh no, I think John Morgan inhaled.
Oh no, he definitely does. I actually met John Morgan once. He was at one of my shows, and he was so shit-faced wasted that he bought everyone in the venue around.
Oh, okay, that'd be kind of cool to have him as a governor, maybe then.
Yeah, no, he's pretty cool too.
Hey Ryan, I got a breaking news.
Where's your governor when Venom doesn't want to do this one?
I also have like Jewy inside
sweet.
connections, and I happen to know allegedly that John Morgan has his own cannabis line, specifically only that he shares with his employees.
Oh wow, okay.
That's the thing.
Morgan.
For the people.
For the people.
Captain Morgan to Morgan. For the people and for the pirates. Arr. All right, my mate. All right, my mateys. Gene Hackman dead today at 95 years old. Did we talk about that yet?
Yes.
All right, good. Well, I guess we got to move on.
Is it time for music?
That's what I was about to say. It's time for gay news and music.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's keep it tight because I know we're at the end of the show, but I got a little bit of gay news for you guys to stand up for, and very, very quick song. So I just want to give a quick shout out to St. Pete for their first ever Winter Pride Festival that happened this last weekend, otherwise known as Conservative Snowflakes' worst nightmare. The gays came out in full force, and the event was a huge success. Hopefully next year's Winter Pride will be even bigger, more thick with attendees, pulsating with every ounce of St. Pete's love. Suck it, DeSantis. You know you want to.
Lots of snowballs.
Yeah, right. In other gay news, Conservative Snowflakes' even worst nightmare has occurred as a gay cruise liner has rescued 11 refugees found adrift in the Gulf of Mexico. Because obviously, something this humanitarian and queer would never happen in the Gulf of America.
Kevin wasn't their guy that was trying to communicate through him.
Right.
Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
No, you're good. The rescue occurred on Wednesday, February 26th. So this happened yesterday after crew members spotted in the water a small overloaded vessel, also known as my nickname in college. The refugees have been identified as Cuban migrants. They were offered medical aid and shelter on Royal Caribbean's Brilliance of the Seas. The owner or the chief executive, Randall Roper of Vacaia Vacation Company, said emotions ran high. Roper says two of the most reviled groups in America right now are the LGBTQ plus community and refugees. The fact that we were the ones lucky enough to help them, it feels really, really good. I'm sure it does, Randy. I'm sure it does. Old Randy Roper roping in some hot Cuban refugees on a gay cruise. Sounds like a steamy time out on the water to me. Little Love Boat action, am I right? All right, I'm going to play just a very quick little snippet of a song I've been working on. I'll give you just like a minute of it, but it's a little sketch I'm working on. Check this out. Yeah, just give you a little something for tonight. So,
all right, Robin, what do you think I drew? Robin,
can I say the real answer?
Chris, great job.
Thank you so much.
Mom, tell Chris great job.
Oh gosh, Chris, you always do a great job. You know that.
That's not Rick Scott, right? That's not Rick Scott.
That's totally
right,
Rick Scott.
I thought it was Rick Scott.
It is.
That's totally Rick Scott.
That's Rick Scott. Our punchable punchline. Is anybody that does not love a stand up for these punchline that ends with Rick Scott? Now I want to punch my
dude. Fuck Rick Scott. That guy sucks.
Picture. This is my picture of Rick Scott. You know, because I'm an artist. I drew a picture of Rick Scott. Clearly, it's not the red. It's not the Red Skull. It's not Jack Skellington, and it's not Ghost Rider. It's Rick Scott.
I heard he recently sued Marvel over them using his likeness in the new Punisher movie.
Yes, and they failed. Okay, so this is that was my best friend Ryan B. Weiss trying to make a statement, and I think it's time to him to make a musical statement by finishing this fucking episode with a stand-up produced song that starts with "Stand Up for News! Stand up for news!" And we all join in. Stand up for news! Stand up for news! We stand up for you! You'll stand up too! Stand up now! Stand up now! We won't sit down! Stand up for news! Stand up for news! Stand up for news! Get out of here.